What's up, guys? I have some important news to tell you. School just started again, and so I'm gonna have to cut down on posting every single day on the Five Nights at Freddy's videos. I know, I suck. But, yeah, school's more important. Anyways, I also need to tell you that, remember how I said iShowSpeed was gonna be every single Foxy, and last time I told you there's gonna be a little bit of changes, and some people are actually going to be a Foxy instead of iShowSpeed. Most of the time, though, if I don't add a character saying that specific YouTuber is going to be that Foxy, then Foxy is just going to be automatically iShowSpeed. So say if I put Kaywo as Fire Foxy, or whatever it's called, is in the VR series, then I would say Kaywo is Fire Foxy. But if I don't specify a YouTuber to a specific Foxy, then that means that iShowSpeed is automatically Foxy himself. So, yeah. Anyways, let's continue. Burnt Phantom Foxy. Rousebowski, aka, as some of you guys might know, Jacksepticeye, is a part of the Five Nights at Freddy's community. He has played a lot of the games, just like Markiplier, and sure, they aren't like, big like Matt Pat or like some theorists out there, or like making comments, but they are still pretty much up there in being really enticed with the game. Jacksepticeye just seems like the best person to play Burnt Foxy or Burnt Phantom Foxy or whatever the hell the wiki just told me about Five Nights at Freddy's 3. But seems like the best character. See, Burnt Phantom Foxy is this jump up. He's very wild, very chaotic, just like any Foxy. But there is one thing. He's green! No, I'm just kidding. He is very stealthy. Now, with all the other Foxies, he is probably one of the most stealthiest Foxies besides maybe Mangle, but he is really stealthy. And I think that's where Jacksepticeye kind of plays in the character. See, Jacksepticeye can be really meticulous and really motivated with being stealthy and being really calm, but he can also be like any Foxy and be wild and chaotic and be a chaos incarnate, and it's just, that's what you want to see in a Foxy, that's what you want to hear in a Foxy, that's what you want to look out in a Foxy. And by the way, what I meant by he's green, I mean, he's literally green. Jacksepticeye's main, thing is Ben being green, besides obviously Bijou Mike, duh, but you get it. He's green, they're green. Whoever was in Five Nights at Freddy's 3 Foxy, I forgot if it was a boy or a girl. I'm pretty sure it was a boy. Pretty sure it's the same character. I don't know. Half the time I don't pay attention to the lore. I'm sorry. But nah, I personally think it's just one of the best for him, and I really want to incorporate Jacksepticeye into this role. Like I said, he is a big creator in the Five Nights at Freddy's world, so I believe that he should get this role.
My name is Jacksepticeye and welcome to Outlast 2! Oh, I love dumplings! I want some right now. Huh? I don't care about how many smacks I give the ball. I'm just here to play some fucking mini-golf, bro. Just here to relax. Gun ho! Shh! A hush comes over the crowd as Jackaboy, the king of all bosses, takes to the hole. You motherfucker piece of shit! Huh? Oh my god, I found him! My twin brother! Steve! I've missed you all these years! Bring it in, pal! Bring it in, bro! Oh, sweet, warm embrace! Oh, wait, no. Oh, sorry. Wrong guy. Sorry. I thought he was my long-lost twin brother. Never mind. Is this a good place? Close the door. Subdue! Yeah, get him! It was you! Ah! No! It wasn't me! It wasn't me! You saw nothing! Ah! Ugh! Who said you could come back here? I thought it. Ah! Are you believing in me? You better! Everybody, cheer! Jackie! 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 Here we go. You weren't fucking cheering hard enough. Who wasn't cheering out there? I know where you live. I'll come to your house and I will not give you ice cream. Fuck! You're not even paying attention to me. Hello, knock, knock. Yes, hi.
Five Nights at Freddy's 3, Chica. As you guys can already know, I can't keep saying the names that they gave them. Like, I can't say freaking Phantom Fire Foxy or freaking Phantom Fire Chica each time. So I'm just gonna have to say Five Nights at Freddy's 3 Chica or Five Nights at Freddy's 3 Foxy. Well, I already did Foxy, but you guys get it by now, right? Right. Anyways. Yes, LD Shadow Lady, or some people may call her Lizzie. Lizzie is this just adorable girl. Alright, she plays Minecraft, she plays all types of games, and she kind of dibbled in the Five Nights at Freddy's community like 10 years ago. Still, however, I believe that she would be a good candidate. She's sweet, kind, thoughtful, but like I said, most characters, she could be a little cuckoo. Sometimes she freaks out in panic, and in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, we don't see a lot of Chica, which I think that really fits her personality. See, I feel like Chica is one of the cutest characters, but also one of the most calmest ones too. I also feel like that she would fit that role really well. See, since we don't really see Chica, I always imagine Chica wandering off doing her own thing, like eating pizza or maybe picking flowers in the dumpster, you know? And I think that really suits Lizzie and her personality. However, like I said, Lizzie can be cuckoo, just like every other Five Nights at Freddy's character. And when she goes cray, she does not stop. She goes full on, and that's beautiful, especially with Chica. See, when Chica attacks, she attacks, and there's no stopping her. And I genuinely love how Chica is and how they made Chica in general. And I think Five Nights at Freddy's 3 Chica with Lizzie would be awesome, you know, a great pair in general. A calm and thoughtful girl that also has this crazy and cuckoo side, but also is so freaking adorable. Like, this girl is honestly so lovely. I suggest you go checking her out. She's honestly so cool. Anyways, like I said though, like I said before, I'm gonna be saying like I said a lot in this whole video. So, like I said, she did dibble in the Five Nights at Freddy's community like 10, maybe 8 years ago. But still, I like to count her as a part of the community.
Oh, thank you. That's really nice.
You're amazing up my mind with your fabulous behind. You won me a bone. I'll never leave you alone.
Why are you rhyming?
I hope you stay alive and also thrive.
Why are you
Don't forget to shift when you're near a rift.
I am very confused. Is there something secretive going on here?
I just wanted to profess my love to you.
Well, thank you for that.
In spoken word. Is that a shipwreck? Is there a buried treasure map? No! Oh my gosh, get out. Oh, I cannot maneuver out the door! Guys, I'm drowning a little bit. Just a little bit. I need to break out. Ah! Guys! This orange jasmine is saving my life right now. When the entity work comes, I'm dead. Oh! Freedom! Oh! I don't want to talk about it. Now, creatures of the nether, please leave me in peace while I gather this wood. Whoa, it looks so cool though. Ah! Oh my gosh. What was that? No! I don't know what that was, but I think it's trying to kill me. Maybe I can reason with it. Explain I'm just trying to build a roof. Perhaps it will let me live. It's still there. Oh my gosh, stay away. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, how am I alive? Can I interest you perhaps in some flowers from my stall?
Yeah, I'd love some plants from my homeland. What? Give me your wares, plant seller.
I have something that's perfect for you. This is part of my special stock. I don't even put this out on display. The tentacle.
Ah, sick. Okay.
And in
Five Nights at 3 Freddy. Kowe. kaywo. I can't pronounce the name. I'm sorry. But they make Five Nights at Freddy's skits and jabs here and there, and they've been making them for about 8 years now. The reason why I say they is because I do not know their gender, and I don't want to offend people, because nowadays offensive is offensive, you know? But nah, I genuinely believe that they're a really good match for Five Nights at Freddy's Freddy 3, obviously, because the fact that they've been in the game for a pretty long time. They seem to be big fans of the series. They are chaotic like most people, obviously, but they're also hilarious. They obviously really enjoy making the content, and I genuinely think they're funny, lovable, just like Freddy is, you know. Everybody comes to the stage and they're like, oh, Freddy, 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 and I feel like that's with these guys. And honestly, I want to give more chances on like animators and like Five Nights at Freddy's jabs and just like things like this. So if you guys have any good recommendations for people that make these kind of content, let me know. But yeah, I personally think he's hilarious and I love his stuff. He's been making them like I said ever since 8 years ago, which is a pretty freaking long time. He seems to still enjoy what he loves and still making funny memes and just being happy with it. So yeah. Anyways, you guys, as you can clearly tell, I'm still trying to find ways to fill the void up, but like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I have, and yeah, this is the end of the video, so like, subscribe, comment, share. Always remember, everything is weird, guys, and God